explain to me a little bit about what you have going on today.
Okay, today we're counting the homeless for Ocean County. This is being done on a statewide level. It's one day a year. So today we are a full-service site, open from 9 to 4 for anyone that's homeless to come in and please be counted. We want to also bless anyone that comes here. They're going to get fed, they're going to get free clothes, they're going to get toiletries and other items, and hopefully referred to other agencies and places that they may need help. We want them to know that, you know, they count and they're special.
How do these type of events, and feel free to explain other types of events like this that you have, how do they help your organization work with the homeless?
Well, getting the word out is very important, and the homeless are here. Most people don't know who's homeless. That's because they're living in a car, they're living in the woods, they're living in a motel being put up, maybe they're on the streets, walking on the streets, but they don't have addresses and they need help. So the main reason why I'm doing this, not only counting it, is to help them to understand, don't stay in your situation, try to get the help. And we will work to get you help and direct you, if we can't, to where you need to go.
And what other services, I know you have a couple represented here today, what other services do you typically work with to ensure that these homeless people find some of the help that they're looking for?
Well, we have legal services here today that will do free legal services for anyone that has issues and they don't know what to do and they need legal help. That's for free. We have the Board of Social Services here also with reps that may be able to answer questions and they haven't been to the board, so we made that as a convenience. We have reps from prison offender programs that will teach them how to get out of that situation of nobody kind of helping you along. They have a whole plan and program that will help them. We also have Vets Association, and we have our thrift shop and our own place here where we do feeding and referral.
How have you seen the face of homelessness change even within the last 10, 15 years?
It's getting worse. A lot of people losing jobs. Companies are downsizing on the amount of hours, or they're cutting the overtime. And things also hit after the Sandy storm, where the rents have been going up, the housing is less, and it's basically getting between the economy and everything going on, it's getting worse out here. And there's a lot of people that need help. That they're even now that maybe aren't homeless, but they're about to be homeless. They're only a few paychecks away, and if they were to lose their jobs, they would be homeless.
What would you say the typical face of homelessness is?
You could have the person standing right next to you and you never even know that they're homeless. So sometimes they're working and have a job, but they're living in their car because they can't afford the rents, you know, and there are people that are on disability, which isn't paid very much, and they have money that comes in, but they only have money for part of the month, so they'll put themselves up in a motel, and the other half of the month they're on the streets because they don't have the income.
Financial assistance for housing.
What are I guess the typical homeless person or any homeless person that walks in throughout the year, not just during the winter, what is it that they're looking for most? Are they looking for clothes, just clothes? Or are they looking for a home, shelter?
It depends on the level of the homeless. The ones that aren't working, that are maybe out in the woods or in the streets, they need everything. They need food. Most of the time, that's one of the #1 things they're looking for is housing and food. And then after that, it could be clothes, it could be blankets, you know, depending on the temperature of what's going on outside. They need to be loved. They need to be cared for. They need to understand that they're just like everybody else. People put a stigma against people that are homeless many times because they're not in the field like I am. I get to see and understand the people as a person. People on the outside just look at people and they make decisions about how they look sometimes, and that's really not fair because they don't know what trauma they've been through, what circumstance they faced, what pain and suffering they may be going through. Sometimes they could have a hand out to them, and that alone will give them hope. We all need hope in life. Without hope, we don't go anywhere. With hope and people understanding and caring about you, that alone can change their life to get them into a better direction than where they are. Everybody at one time in life falls down. We all have it. We have ups and downs in each and every life. When you're down, you can't kick that person down. You need to put your hand out, that's my point, and try to help them up if you can.
And with this point-in-time survey taking place today, and as it does every year, are you at all worried or aware, I guess, that maybe not every homeless person in Ocean County is kind of wants to be known that they're homeless because they're hiding something, or do you think that everybody just kind of wants to seek that help?
Well, my take on that is a little different. Mine is some people want help and some don't. I have met homeless along the in my years of experience, and some of them didn't want help. They just said they were older, they've lived this way a long time, they didn't want help, and I would basically at that time tell them you're probably going to die before your time. And a lot of them did. Alright, so I can't help anybody that doesn't want to change and doesn't want to get out of the situation. My take is there's plenty of them that want to get out, let's focus on those people.
Is there any part of the organization that works to try to change their mind and say, hey, listen, come on in, let us help you out, let us turn your...
Well, that's what today's about. I mean, we're going to feed them, we're going to hopefully make them feel special, that they count, and that we care about them, and there are other people who care about them. We're going to give them and meet their needs, and hopefully they'll see that when they come here and feel that, and then know that, you know what, why don't I try to keep going?
What are some of your long-term goals as this organization moves forward from day to day, year to year, as to trying to work with the homeless?
My goal right now is if you're in trouble, there's only 3 places you're going. Your family, if you have any, and they're willing to work with you, the government or the churches or faith-based groups. I represent the faith-based groups, and I feel in this time that it's really God's people that are called to do this work. If you needed surgery, you wouldn't go to the restaurant, you go to the hospital. Well, the church is made to work this field and help. And I want to coordinate with the churches at a higher level, and I want to see what needs are out here and then try to address it in that realm to try to make more things happen that are not here right now.
What would your message be to just the average person who, you know, has the blessings of a home, a family, and a job? What would your message be to them on kind of better understanding the homelessness in Ocean County?
And don't judge them, help them. And how? You help people like us that are doing the work. Okay, and there is a slogan that I stand by, and it says, the art of living comes from the heart of giving. A lot of times in life people are looking to have a great feeling. They buy a new car, a bigger house, nice clothes. It doesn't give you a better feeling for very long. But trying to help somebody else can give you that feeling. And a broken heart, if you have one, which I've had in the past, if you forget about yourself and start to think about other people, it heals you automatically. It works.
I actually thought of one more question I wanted to ask you. Are you looking for any volunteers at all, or any people?
I'm always looking for volunteers. I'm looking for people that their motive is to help. Sometimes people have the wrong motive of why they're doing what they're doing, and then it doesn't work. The things don't work. I want people that have a heart, that really care, and want to help people, and I'm always looking for those kind of people here.
Perfect. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes today, Carol.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the work you do. For more on this and other news stories out of the WOBM newsroom, visit WOBM.com. In Toms River, Vin Ebenau, WOBM News.